Hey everybody, it's Cooper here, and welcome back to another pickup video. This video is not going to be anywhere near as long as the last one. I'm going to try not to let things build up as much as I did in that video, because I know that was super long. So this one's going to be a little bit shorter, but I still have some really awesome stuff to show you guys, and a very, very rare item that I'll save for the very end. So, usually I would show memory cards first, but I've kind of stopped showing those because I have them every time, so you're not going to be seeing those anymore. So I'm going to start with some of like the promo items and figures and stuff like that. So I've been seeing these Super Mario backpack buddies at Target and Walmart. They have them by like where the Magic the Gathering and the Pokemon cards are, and I think they're like $5, so I never bought one. And then I happened to find one at Goodwill for 99 cents, which was awesome because I didn't want to pay for one from Target, so I got that for $1. That's pretty sweet. Also for 99 cents, you can see the price tag right there. I picked up a Sonic with the Ancient's Crystal figure from the Sonic Boom game. And this one, unfortunately, looks like it has been opened. I know that they usually tape the little flaps down on the back, but this one is like excessively taped all the way across. I know that they don't do that, so but still, for 99 cents, can't complain. Also, from a Goodwill outlet, so this was by weight. This probably costs, I don't know, 50 cents, 75 cents. I got a big Pac-Man plush here. This is one of the newer style ones from Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. So, yeah, pretty cool. And he was like under $1, so that's always really nice. And then from a local thrift store, I think it's called Secondhand Solutions. It's a really small place, it's not a chain or anything. But I picked up this Mega Man Network Warrior little binder here. And you can see it was marked at $5.99, but everything was half off. So for $3, I got this, and you open it up, and it's got a bunch of the Battle Network chips. It's not completely full, but you can see there's a bunch of them in there. So, yeah, pretty cool. I don't exactly know what they're for. I'm assuming they're for some sort of little toy or game or whatever, so but still pretty cool. I've seen a couple of the battle chips by themselves, but I've never seen like a little binder with a bunch in them, so for $3 I thought that was a pretty good price. And then I have 3 big box games here that I just kind of wanted to get out of the way. Normally I would show these with the rest of the games from that system, but like I said, they're kind of just big and in the way. So I picked up the Skylanders Swap Force Dark Edition starter pack for the original Wii. This is factory sealed, and I got this from a Goodwill for $9.99, which is a great price. Then for the Wii U, I picked up the Disney Infinity Toy Box starter pack, and this is for Disney Infinity 2.0. This one is also factory sealed, and I believe I got this from GameStop for $9.97 on clearance, I think. And then the last one here is Skylanders Imaginators starter pack for the Wii U. Unfortunately, this one has been opened. The game inside is not sealed, but this was $7.99 or $9.99 or $14.99, somewhere around there, from a Goodwill. And I didn't have the game yet with the starter pack, so pretty good price. And then I picked up a bunch of strategy guides from a Goodwill, and usually when I see guides at Goodwill, they're like $3, $4, or $5. But these ones here were $1.99 each, and these are probably some of the best guides I've actually seen at a Goodwill. Most of the time they're Halo or Call of Duty or something like that. So some of these might be doubles. I didn't bother to check against what I already had because they were so cheap anyway. I was going to buy them no matter what. But I just decided to show them all here because, you know, some of them could be doubles, but some of them will be going into the collection. So we have GoldenEye 007 Nintendo Power. There is the price tag on there, just so you can see I'm not making this up. Next is Yoshi's Story Nintendo Power. Then we have the Brady Games Totally Unauthorized Super Mario 64. Then we have Nintendo Power Majora's Mask. We have the Prima Strategy Guide for Smash Bros. Melee. Then we have the Nintendo Power Donkey Kong 64 guide. And the last one is a Nintendo Power Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This one was actually marked at $2.99, and all the rest were marked at $1.99, but they price matched it to the rest of them, so they were $2 each. So next up I have 3 amiibo, and the first one here you're going to see in a future video that I'm going to release, but this is a custom amiibo that I made. if you guys haven't seen, I have an amiibo tutorial that I upload onto the channel. It's actually my most viewed video. It's got like 300,000 views or something. But using that same method, I created this one here. And this is a cat Luigi. And so if you want to see the tutorial, you can check it out on my page to see exactly how I did it, excuse me. But there it is. Pretty cool. I have a bunch more that I'm making as well. So I'm planning on doing one video per amiibo to show those off in detail. So look out for those. And then I just got this in the mail yesterday, I think. And this is the Yarn Poochie, which is the new amiibo for Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World for the 3DS. So I got that one there. And then this last one, my girlfriend got me as a gift, and this is actually the last amiibo that I needed to have a fully complete North American set. And this is the original Smash Bros. Kirby. So this is the last one that I needed. So up to this point of filming, I own every North American amiibo that has been released. So that's pretty cool. Alright, next up I have two Wii games here. The first one, I already had the game, and it was a double, and I had it listed on eBay, and then I bought this box for it off of eBay for a little bit under $6 with free shipping. And so I put the game into the box, and I'm still missing one more part, but that is the Animal Crossing City Folk, and this comes in a big box, and it's supposed to come with the Wii Speak, which is the only piece I'm missing. Fortunately, the Wii Speaks are incredibly cheap. You can get a factory sealed one for like 10 bucks with free shipping. So I will complete that, and the big box version is not super easy to find, so glad to have that, and it'll be complete at some point. Then actually two more Wii games. I didn't see this one under there, but I picked up a factory sealed copy of Wii Sports Resort, and this is the one that comes in the little cardboard sleeve. So it's like the pack-in one, but it is sealed. I found this at a Goodwill. It was 10 bucks, and it looks like a sealed copy like this goes for about 30, so pretty good price. And then the last one is The Last Story, limited edition. Comes with the soundtrack, and the game and the soundtrack are both sealed. And I got this in a trade from my friend Sam. And you'll see a bunch of other 3DS games later in this video that I got from him as well as part of our trade. So I had the game complete, but I didn't have the limited edition copy, so to get it sealed is pretty awesome. And then I got a couple Vita games, and the only reason I picked these up is because I bought a bunch of retro games from GameStop's website, hoping that they would come complete, and unfortunately they all came disc only. And so I went to return all those in-store, and the guy couldn't refund the money to my card because for whatever reason, so I had to return them for store credit, basically, and I decided to pick up a bunch of Wii U games I was missing, which I'll show you guys in a second, and I had a little bit left over, so I just grabbed these two Vita games. So we have Final Fantasy X and X-2, the HD Remastered set, and it comes with these little art cards in here. So I grabbed that one, that was like 18, they were both 18, and this one is, I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but it's Norn 9 Var Commons. And this one, like I said, was also 18. And as far as I can tell, most Vita games don't come with a manual, so hopefully these are fully complete. If you guys know, you can let me know below. But I only have 5 Vita games now. We got the system, so my girlfriend has been playing it a little bit, so hopefully she'll enjoy those. And then we also picked up 2 Xbox 360 games, which you guys know I don't normally pick up. But this first one here, I'd never heard of this game, never seen it. I found it at a Goodwill for $4.99, and it looks like it's about a $12 to $15 game. So I figured I would just pick it up, and that is the First Templar. Like I said, I'd never heard of this game, and so I figured, you know, for a third of what it goes for, I'll pick it up. And this one actually has 2 manuals in it, and they're both English manuals, so I don't know if it's supposed to come with those. If anyone else has this game, let me know if yours does have 2 manuals. Otherwise, I'll get rid of one, but picked up that one. And then I was supposed to show this in my last video, I think, but from the Portland Retro Swap Meet, my girlfriend and I both worked at someone's booth in exchange for store credit, and she used her store credit to pick up Record of RAREST War 0 limited edition for the 360. So it comes in the big box here with the game and a bunch of other stuff. There's like a soundtrack, I think, and an art book. And looks like some playing cards too. So she picked up that one. We don't really try to collect 360 too much, but you know, if we see a game like this, I mean, why not add it to the collection if it's essentially free, which it was. So pretty cool on those. And then I have 2 GameCube memory cards here. I said I'm not showing memory cards, but these are kind of special. I got 2 factory sealed ones here, the 251 block and the 1019 block. These are both officially released Nintendo brand memory cards. They're both sealed, and these are actually pretty cheap on eBay still. I picked up this one for like 14 with free shipping, and this one for like 21 with free shipping. And the people that are selling them have like hundreds and hundreds available. So if you want a cool GameCube item for your collection on the cheap, look on eBay for these. Next up, I'll show you guys the Wii U games I picked up. And I kind of organized these to go from least exciting to most exciting, but there's really nothing too special in here. These are mostly just filler titles, except for the last couple. But I'm going for the complete set, and I'm probably going to be finishing that within the next couple months, actually. So I figured, you know, I might as well pick these up, and I had all that GameStop store credit, like I said. So I used it to buy all these games, and so I did pay for them, but it kind of didn't feel like it almost because it was store credit. But either way, I got these for the collection. So we got Disney Infinity 2.0, Skylanders Trap Team, Your Shape Fitness Evolve 2013, Wipeout 3, Wipeout Create and Crash, Snoopy's Grand Adventure, Call of Duty Ghosts, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, SteamWorld Collection, Tank Tank Tank, Sonic Lost World Deadly 6 Bonus Edition, and the last one is Rayman Legends. So this game I actually really want to play. I've heard that the Sonic games on the Wii U are not too great, so I probably won't mess with those too much. But the Rayman one I do want to play. I thought about buying it when it first came out and playing through it, but I just never got around to it, so I'm glad to have it now, and I will be trying that out. And then on to some PS1 games, and I think at this point, this is where most of the games from now on in this video are going to be like higher quality stuff. So I have 3 PS1 games here. These first 2 I got in a bundle that I bought from Goodwill in the glass case at one of my local stores, which usually is pretty overpriced on video game stuff. They had a PS1 system with cables and a controller, memory card, and like 7 or 8 games, and it was only marked at $25, and most of the games in there were Crash and Spyro games, and they were mostly complete. So I only needed actually 2 of the games in the entire bundle for my collection, which are these 2 here. The other ones I'll be able to sell or trade and get these for free, essentially. So I got Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped and Ape Escape, which this game's like $20 to $25 now, and I had no idea. I knew it wasn't a cheap game, but I thought it would be like 10, 12 bucks. But when I was putting it into my spreadsheet, I looked it up, and it's going for a bit more. So it's going for about what I paid for the entire bundle, which is awesome. And then I have one more PS1 game here, which is an RPG. I picked this up through a Facebook group. I bought this along with the last PS2 game that I'm going to show you guys. And I pretty much paid like only a couple dollars under what they're worth. But they're both all the discs are in mint condition for the PS1 and the PS2 game, so I was pretty happy with it, and that is a Black Label copy of Xenogears. And the reason I wanted to get this one is because on our last trip to GameStar, I think it was, I talked about them in my last video, I was able to look through a bin of games that they had received in as part of a trade, but they hadn't put them out yet. And the only good game in there was Xenogears, but it was a greatest hits copy, so I didn't end up picking it up. But I've got the Black Label one here, so I'm very happy with that. And then I have some PS2 games here. The first one's just a filler title, but Tribes Aerial Assault, just a game I didn't have. Kind of the same with Dynasty Warriors 4. This one and Tribes were both $2 each at a Goodwill. And then I picked up Crash Tag Team Racing And I actually already had this game, and I was going to be selling it, and then I realized that I didn't have it in my collection, so I pulled it out of my sell pile and put it in here. And I probably got it from a Goodwill at some point. And then Atari Anthology, which is like a $15 game, and I got this for $2 at a Goodwill. And then the last one here is the other game that I purchased along with Xenogears, and that is Growlancer Heritage of War Limited Edition. And this comes in the big box with some buttons and a keychain, a soundtrack, and everything. So, very awesome. The box has a little bit of edge wear and corner wear, but it's not crushed at all. And the disc is in mint condition, like I said. So, very happy with this one. I only paid a couple dollars under what it's worth, like I said. But in this condition, it's probably worth a little bit more than the average price. So, pretty happy with that. And then on to the 3DS games. And this is going to be the bulk of the trade that I got from my friend Sam. Aside from the first one here, which I got from Best Buy, all the rest of them came from him. So the first one I got through Best Buy, and I have the gamer club thing, so it's 20% off. So it ended up being a pretty good deal. I think it was like $43 after like tax and shipping, and that is the Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World Amiibo bundle. So this has the Amiibo and the game in it in the big box here. So pretty cool. I got that along with the Amiibo, of course. I bought them at the same time. Pre-ordered them. And then all the rest of the 3DS games came from Sam. So this is a trade we did, and I traded him a Fire Orange N64 console with an expansion pack and a power cable. And then I traded him cartridges of GoldenEye 64, Bomberman Second Attack, and Stunt Racer. And I think that was it. Oh, and then I made him a custom Amiibo as well for his brother. So all these here, all the games I traded him, I paid very, very little for. The Bomberman I got for like $5. The Stunt Racer I paid $30 for. So if you want to look at it money-wise, I got an extremely good deal on these. And Sam was very happy with what I was trading to him, so it all worked out. So these are all factory sealed except for one, which I'll mention. So the first one is One Piece Unlimited World Red, Day 1 Edition. That one is sealed. Then One Piece Romance Dawn, sealed, and this is number 5,125 out of 16,800. And then Conception 2, Children of the Seven Stars. This is the bundle edition with the soundtrack. And then limited edition version of Project X Zone. And then this is the only one here that is not sealed, but it is fully complete, and the soundtrack inside is sealed, but the outer box and the game have both been opened. That is the Bravely Default Collector's Edition. And even a used one of these is still going for like $100, so I'm very glad to get that. I had it in my collection before, but of course, you know, I started my collection over, so I didn't have this one. I do have Bravely Second, so now I've got the first one as well, which is nice. I had the game already, but not the limited edition bundle, which I wanted to get, so very cool. And then the last one here, which is also sealed, is Cave Story 3D, and this is the one with the lenticular cover. I don't know if it's going to really show up on video very well, but interesting thing to note about these, which I didn't know, but the slipcover is not sealed with the game. The game is sealed by itself, and the slipcover is placed over top. And I know that this is an official seal because Sam, the friend that I got this from, bought it brand new from Toys R Us exactly like this. So the one with the slipcover is worth over double what the regular sealed version is worth. So you can probably buy a sealed copy of the game and maybe get the slipcover separately and put them together if you're, if you want to get this one. But yeah, so very cool. Thank you so much to Sam for the trade. We're in the process of working on another trade as well, so hopefully that all goes smoothly and I can show you guys that stuff in the next pickup video. So all I have left to show you guys are Nintendo 64 games, and then one Nintendo 64 item at the very end, which, like I mentioned, is the rarest thing I have. So first up is a cartridge for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and this is the Master Quest edition. This is obviously some sort of like homebrew hack kind of thing, but this is the full Master Quest version of Ocarina of Time, which, if you guys don't know, was the GameCube version that they released of it. So this one I bought from AliExpress.com, and it took forever to get here, but it was only like $22 or something. So my plan is to make a custom box for this one, So that's going to be pretty cool, and I was thinking about maybe ordering a few more of them and printing out more of the custom boxes that I make, and maybe trying to trade them off or something. So if anyone would be interested in that, please let me know. But I did the backing for the amiibo here, so hopefully that gives you an idea of the type of quality that I'm going to try and put into the box for the Zelda game. I know Photoshop very well, so I'm going to do my best to make it really awesome, and that'll be a cool addition to the N64 collection. So, now on to the N64 complete in box games, and I have a big stack here. I mentioned showing you guys these in the last video. I just hadn't had them in my spreadsheet yet, so I didn't want to put them in the video and get them all mixed up. But I went through and put everything into the spreadsheet so I can show you them now. These all came from SicCooper, I believe, is his Instagram name. And I traded him, I don't even remember what I traded him, but I traded him some stuff to get these, and these are all new additions to my collection, which is awesome. And adding these into my collection puts my total N64 count at like 154, somewhere around there. So awesome. These are in no particular order. So we have Twisted Edge Extreme Snowboarding. Then we have Mission Impossible. And one of these is missing a manual, one of them is box only. I'll mention those when I get to them. Knife Edge Nose Gunner. MRC Multi Racing Championship. Winback Covert Operations. Body Harvest, which I'm very happy to get. This is a game that I had as a kid. Extreme G2. Battle Tanks Global Assault. Monopoly, Off-Road Challenge, Monster Truck Madness 64, Chopper Attack, South Park Chef's Love Shack, and I honestly should not have gotten this one because the box is in really bad condition, but it was kind of hard to tell from the photos, so I'm looking for a box upgrade. The manual and the cartridge are both great, so if anyone has an extra box for this that's in really good shape, please let me know. And then the last two, this one is missing the manual, and that is Army Men Air Combat. And then this last one is box only, and that is Deadly Arts. But this is not an easy game to find complete, so I'm at least happy to have the box out of the way, even though it does have a pretty sizable rip right there. But other than that, the box is in pretty good shape, so if you have a manual for that, please let me know. And then on to the very last item. This is an eBay purchase, and this was an impulse buy, but it was a very good impulse buy. It was a newly listed item from Japan, and I believe that there's only a handful of these known to exist with the original box, like I have here. And this is probably one of the rarest items in my collection. I believe it's on par with the sealed Watermelon N64 controller in terms of rarity. And I believe it sells for quite a bit more than that controller. But yeah, I think I was able to find someone on a forum said that there were like 6 known to exist with the box. I don't know if that's true or not. If any of you guys out there have one, please comment down below and let me know. But this is the complete in box Hello Mac N64 controller. And this box is in really, really good condition, which I'm very happy about. I'm gonna open it up and show you guys the controller. It is fully complete. It didn't come with the plastic baggie, but I took that from a boxed gold controller that I had to, complete this one. So it is fully complete. We have the paperwork. We have the cardboard insert. And then we have the controller with the original baggie. So I'll take it out and show you guys, because a lot of people have never heard of this controller and have never seen it. But Hello Mac was a store in Japan, and this was a store exclusive. So the front is black, the back is gray, and it's got this little lion logo for the store, little mascot on the front there. And it looks like a sticker, but it doesn't feel like a sticker. But I can't really tell. But either way, pretty rare controller, and from what I understand, the store is not around anymore. So yeah, I don't know what that has to do with it, but very rare controller. I'm very glad to have it. I you guys know that I love collecting complete in-box controllers, and this is one of them that I wanted to get out of the way, and I was glad to get it, and I paid less than half of what they normally go for, which is awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.